everyone, my name is Siddhik Raj Vaishya and I am a trainer from BMP, that is Build My Project Company, the makers of Corobot. And today we will be doing a small snake game program. Probably all of you have played this snake game on some small phones, that button phones. So today we will try to make our own snake game with the help of Python program, with the help of Python language. So first of all, we need to go and download this Python ideally, which supports the Python, which is a software where you can write your code in the Python language. So you just need to open your Google, and you just need to type python.org on Chrome tab, and then from downloads part, you can just download the latest version of Python. And the second thing is you need to download Anaconda software, which is of individual edition. You just need to click there, and you need to download this individual edition. Yes, by clicking here, you can just download this individual edition, and then it will take some time to install this Anaconda software. And then in that, you need to open Python, this Spider platform, Spider, where you will be writing the code to develop to make your own snake game. For that, we will be using three libraries. First is Pygame, which is nothing but given by Python organization itself. That is Pygame, which stands for Python game. And for that, you need to install this library first. So you need to do one thing. That is, you just need to write a command pip install and the name of the library. Here we are going to install Pygame. So like it is our complete statement, and you just need to press enter. After pressing enter, this library will get installed. Since I have installed this previously now, so it will just give me a statement that is requirement already satisfied. It will take some time. Then what we will do, and next thing is this time module. This time is nothing but with the help of this time module, you can use your system's time, that is your operating system times, your Windows time. And then random, and random is nothing but random is used to generate a random word, random alphabet, or random place. This is a means random is nothing but the name itself says random. What we mean by random? To create simultaneously, to create randomly anything. So then we are just going to initialize this Pygame with the help of init keyword, that is initialize. And then we are just giving using some colors, that is nothing but white, yellow, black, red, green, and blue. And these are the color code for each and respective colors. That is 255 comma 255 comma 255 is a color code for white. Then 255 comma 255 comma 102 is for yellow. Then 0 comma 0 comma 0 is for black. Then red has a code of 213 comma 50 comma 80. Same like each and every color has given some respective code. Using those code, you can just use any colors you want. And what we have done in order to when we will open our game, like in this case we are just programming, and if when you run this code, your new screen will be pop up. So you just need a resolution size of that display, a resolution size of that frame. So what we are doing, we are just going with a new variable, that is this width, which is nothing but display width, and the width is nothing but 600 pixels, and same height is 400 pixels. And then we have just called a new variable, that is display, that is this. In that, we are just going with the Pygame library. Inside that, we are just going to set mode, that is the display, and this display part, that is height and width. So inside Pygame dot display dot set mode, we are just using this width and this height, which is nothing but display width and display height. And inside this, and then in the next statement, we are just going to give the heading to our game, heading to our pop-up screen, which we will get. We have given a name, that is snake game. And then with the help of clock, that is which comes in time module, with the like we have created a new variable, that is clock, and inside this we are just calling the Pygame and time module. And then we with the help of clock keyword, we are just targeting, we are just triggering our system's time, and we can use that, means we can use our system's time. And then this is nothing but we have given a new variable, that is snake block and snake speed. Like I have given this variable that this number from my own. You can also change this number, that is the snake ball, the snake block, that is the your snake will by default consist of block of that is 10 pixels, and the speed is nothing but 15 pixels per second, we can say. And then here this font style and the scope font is nothing but like I have given this the font style, the like we have Calibri, we have Time New Romans, we have Algerian, like this is nothing but which we use in Python, that is Pen script, which are using these two libraries, these two font actually, to give the font style to our font which will be visible in our screen. And then we are like we have done with basic part like displaying the height and width, getting the pop-up screen, the snake part, that is the snake size and speed, what by default speed we are giving, and then we have triggered our clock system. Then what we need to do, we need to just we are just going to the score, like suppose you are playing a game, and while playing a game obviously we'll get some score. In order to get those score, we have assigned a new function with the help of def variable, that is nothing but def. With the help of this variable we can create any function, and the name of function can be anything. You just need to remember that the first alphabet should not be any number, that is the first word should not be any number. It should not consist of any special characters. It should be alphabet in our first place. Okay, so here we have assigned your score, and inside this we are just going for a score partner. So we have given a keyword here, we have given a keyword that is attribute score, and then we are just going to get this score which will be updated lively, like when you are playing. Obviously like whatever the score is, if you ate two food, like your snake ate two food, then your score will be 2. And if you go to eat another food, that is your third food, so lively it will update your game score now. So we have just gone and just incremented our render, with which is nothing but we are incrementing our score which is getting update lively. And then we have just given a normal value, and inside then we have again assigned a new variable, that is def, with the help of def function. And then the name we have given as r snake, and the r snake will consist of the snake block which is consist of, and the snake list, the place it is going for. The snake block we have assigned before, snake list we have not assigned. So what we will do, with the help of for loop and a new variable x in this snake list, and then we are just calling the pygame library, and we are trying to make the UI, the frame which you will get, that is we are probably with the help of rectangle, that is rect, that is the keyword for rectangle. We are just giving the keyword rect, and inside this we are just going for display because we want our display to come. And then the by default color we are giving is black, which we are assigning here. And these are nothing but the variables, and then the snake block and snake again snake block, just to overwrite it and overrun it. And then we are just going with the new function, that is def message, the message which we will get to when you move ahead, like if you got out, then here we are just going with, if you got out then you can either quit the game, or by pressing any key, like by pressing any respective key you can play again. So we are just getting a normal function, we are just creating we have just created a normal function, there is name as message. And inside this we have given a keyword, that is mesg, and the font style, like we have used this font style now, so it will take by default that only rendering part. And then we are what we are now doing going to do, we are just going to we have done with our UI, we have done with our snake. Now what we will do, we are just going to create a loop where when you go on playing it, your snake will go on loop and it will just move ahead, yeah, unless and until it does those display, the at the end of the display, or it touch itself. We don't when your snake touches the display's end, or when your snake touches itself now, then you will get out. So by default we have given the we have created a new variable, that is game over and game close. By default we are giving the variable false, and inside this we will just assign the variables, assign the formula, so that you can play and continue your game. So what we have done, we have created your new variable, that is x1 and y1, which will help to give those message in middle part. So we have just normally divided this your width path and height path in half of its real value. So now what we can do, we have just by default we have given the variable which is nothing but the change, that is the new variable will be given as 0, which we are giving, which we are assigning. And inside this we are just going with the snake list, that is the number of foot it has taken, and the by default length of the snake is we are giving is 1. Suppose your high score is 10, your high score is 10, and by default the length of your snake is 1. So the length of your score is 1. So what is the actual size of your snake afterwards? Like by default you have given the value as 1 while playing, while actually writing the code you have given the value by default which is equal to 1. And then you ate 10 food and your high score was 10. then what is the actual size of your this snake? The actual size is nothing but 11. Why? That is length of a snake by default, which we have given 1 plus, and the score which we have made, that is nothing but 10. So 1 plus 10 is equal to 11. So now we are going to decide the foot in terms of x-axis and in terms of y-axis. And the shape we are giving is round. And with the help of random dot rand range, that is random, it will create randomly. And rand range is nothing but by giving some range. So the range here is, that is 0 by default value, and then the width, like that your display width minus the snake block. So with the help of this, it will just give those food in randomly in anywhere in your display. So here while not is nothing like if your game is not over, while your game is not over, inside this, like if your game is not over, what we will do, we will just go with closing the game, and then we will just go with playing the game. So what we have done here is, like with the help of while statement, game close, we are giving the value as true, and inside this those display up when you get, when the game is going to close, when you get out now, the this blue color will be displayed, and the message will be displayed as you lost. Press C to play again. Like we will assign that afterwards. Like if you press C button, you can play again, and if you press Q button, then your game will be like, you can quit the game, and your game will be closed, and this will come in the color red color. Okay, so here I explained the length of the snake, and this minus one, your score. So here what we, since we have done with this length of the snake part, like I've explained the concept. So now what we are doing, like in order to continue the game, or in order to press in order to quit the game, or you can play again. So what we are doing, we are want to just we want to get an external command from your side, like if you press that particular key, then your game will either you can either quit the game or you can play the game. So that is we are doing with the help of for loop, and we are creating a new event, and we are just doing like if like if there is an if statement, like if event dot type is equal to pygame dot key down, and you are pressing this k, that is a key, that is a keyword or key q, then your game gets over, and yeah, then your game then gets closed. Or else if you press the c keyword, then it will continue the game loop which we have, which we are creating, and which we which will be created in a while. So now what we are doing, obviously our snake will either go in all the four directions, like either in right side, either right, left side, or upside or downside. So with the help of event only, we are just giving the command event dot type with the event dot key, and in order to go left, we can just create this left key, same for right, same for up, and same for down. And then this is nothing but we are just going with this displaying part, like if your snake is moving us in at what direction it should move with some speed. So we are just going with this, if x1 which we have assigned here, that is x1 is equal to display of height, display of width, which is divided by 2, which we are making half. So in this we are just breaking that, we are just using a logic part of this logic operation, that is less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Inside this, if you are pressing this q button, it will get closed, right? Then what are the other factors, like you want to game in continue in a loop now. So what you are doing, we are just incrementing the change for the x variable, and same for the y variable. So now what we are doing, and we want a blue color to be filled with it should be filled with a blue color, so we are using a blue color. And then we are just trying to make that the display, which where you will be playing where your snake will move, with the help of rectangle, that it will come in rectangle shape. With the help of draw module, you are just creating a rectangle shape, and the attributes are display, it will become in green color. And the food, obviously we have assigned this food in terms of x and food in terms of y, so that is nothing but food of x and y, the snake block part. So obviously when you eat any food, your head will append is nothing but the if you add any other thing now, what it will do, it will just keep that whole set in front of the previous set. So with the help of append, like if you are eating if your snake is eating the food, and your size was nothing but 10, like the size of your snake was 10, and if you ate your food that is in front of the snake, then the size of the snake becomes 11 now. So that is nothing but it is keeping that block in front of those previous block. So that is nothing but it is done with the help of append. And then If the snake list, like the whole snake list, if it is greater than length of the snake, then the snake by default we are giving the value as 0. Now what we are going to do, like if the snake head is nothing but equal to its tail, then we are just closing the game. And then your score, obviously the score which you will get is will be nothing but the total that is total length of the size of your snake minus 1. That is your size, the total size of the your snake was nothing but 11, and by default we have given 1, so your score is nothing but 10. Understood that the total size of your snake is 11, and the by default you given previously was nothing but 1. So with your level, the length of the snake which is 11 minus 1 by default value, which will give you the score. Okay, so your score is nothing but 10. So this will get update lively. So we have just with the help of pygame.display.update, we are just updating that. And inside this again we are going with food to just increase the length of your snake, that is the food of x in round in random.rand in some range. And then same for food in terms of y-axis and the length of the snake which we have assigned before. And then you can change the speed of your snake with the like you can go with your clock tick, or you can just go up and change the variable. You can increase the speed. So here what we have done with respect to clock, in one tick it should move ahead. And then we have to come out of the loop, we have to come out of this block. And then what we are doing, obviously we have done with our basic coding part, we have done with snake, we have done with length of the snake, your high score, then the food which your snake will eat. Then we need to quit the game. With the help of pygame.quit, it will by default quit the game, and the quit keyword itself, which is in pygame, it is quitting the game. And the game loop to end this whole block, to end this whole game loop. So now what we need to do, we like basically we have done with our coding part. So now what we will do, we will try to run our code. You can either press F5 button, or you can either press this run button. Like you can see here, if you press any key, look, your snake is moving. With the help of arrow key, you can try to eat eat that food. I can't eat. Can you see that? Like if I am touching the display, you lost. Press C to play again, or press Q to quit. Like suppose I am pressing C. Again, this game is very visible with the help of that game loop. You can see here. Like if I press Q now, this screen dot collapse. The your game is committed. So guys, thank you so much.